Most USB-C hubs are, well, let's be honest, pretty dull. They do their job, sit quietly under your monitor, and you forget they're even there. But every now and then, one comes along that feels a bit different, a bit geekier, and a bit more fun. This is the Vobot mini dock, and it's definitely not your average USB hub. This is a compact 7-in-1 USB-C dock, but not like the usual ones you've seen. You've got your standard ports, HDMI, Ethernet, a couple of USB-Cs and a USB-A. But what makes it different is that little screen on the front. It's a proper 2-inch LCD display with built-in apps, things like a Pomodoro timer, weather, stock tickers, and even retro games. It's trying to be more than just a utility. This is your desk buddy. And if you like to tinker, it even supports custom widgets written in Python. So yeah, it's got a lot going on for something so small. So is this product truly worth that asking price? Well, let's first start by unboxing it. So unboxing it, you get the mini dock itself, a USB-C cable and a small start guide. That's it really, there's nothing really flashy here, just the essentials. Now the first impressions for me, it is light, compact and feels more like a quirky desk ornament than a serious bit of IT gear. The translucent shell with the RGB lighting inside gives it that cool desk setup vibe. And it definitely leans more for fun than functionality, but in a good way. I will say that little screen, it does grab your attention. It's crisp, colourful and way brighter than I expected for something this small. Design-wise, the mini dock has a real personality. You've got this little control knob on the side that you twist and click to navigate the menus, and to be honest, the usability with this thing is very simple. But obviously, this isn't going to be for everyone. It really depends on how you intend to use it. Now, getting it up and running is mostly plug and play, but with a few extra steps. You are going to power it over USB-C, so you just need to plug it into your laptop, and then once it's on, you just connect to the mini dock's built-in Wi-Fi hotspot to get the control interface. It does walk you through the rest from there. It took me around 5 minutes, tops. Honestly, the setup process is very simple. One thing to be aware of though, if you want to use the HDMI port, your laptop has to support DisplayPort Alt mode over USB-C. Now obviously that's not all laptops, so it is worth checking that before you blame the dock if your monitor doesn't work. For me, I didn't have a problem at all. Now while we're on the subject of the ports, let's quickly look around at what you actually get here, because this is a 7-in-1 option. With one USB-C cable linked up to your laptop that outputs for HDMI, USB-A, 2 USB-Cs, Gigabit Ethernet, and pass-through power, all from one cable. That is pretty impressive. It supports up to 90 watts of power delivery, so it will comfortably power most laptops, provided you got a decent charger plugged in. There's really not much to comment about on this sector because everything really does just work very well. Just being able to plug this in and not have to worry about where I need to find ports from, well, it is just so reassuring. Now let's move on to the built-in screen and the built-in apps, because this is where it gets fun. That little screen lets you pick from a bunch of mini apps. As I said earlier, you get things like weather, timers, stock, and crypto tickers, even a hardware monitor if you've got your network set up right. I'll be honest, I mainly use it for the weather and the clock, but having that extra info on your desk in your peripheral vision is oddly satisfying. It's not essential, but it makes your desk feel way more alive. Once again, like I said earlier, if you are a developer or you just like to have a bit of customization, you can actually build your own apps using Python. However, if it isn't something you're very good at, there is an app marketplace too, with community-made widgets from other people. I haven't built anything myself, but I did try a few from the gallery. Some of them are a bit hit and miss, but the fact that it's open at all is a massive plus in my book. It just allows people with a little less experience to be able to get access to as many apps as they want. it. One of the features I like is the built-in game emulator. It's not going to replace your Switch or Steam Deck or anything like that, but it's just a fun little extra. You can load up a few retro games and mess around with something simple on your break. Think more nostalgic distraction than full-on gaming sessions. It's not really made for that, but it is certainly something that helps with procrastination. One of the apps built into the mini dock is Todoist, which is actually pretty clever. If you already use Todoist to keep track of your tasks and reminders, the dock can display them right on the little screen. It actually just means you can glance over and see what's next without opening tabs or digging through your phone. Now, it's not full-featured, so you're not editing or ticking things off directly, but as a passive display, it's surprisingly useful. Just seeing your top priorities or today's list while working keeps things ticking along nicely. It's a proper little productivity nudge. Now, when it comes to the pros, the Vobot mini dock definitely stands out. It's got a unique look, it gives you genuinely useful built-in apps, and if you're into development, it opens the door to building your own stuff. Now, all in all, I'd say this isn't the dock for everyone. If you're after something that'll power 3 monitors and handle a desk full of hard drives, you'll probably want to look elsewhere. But if you want a clever little desk companion that does the basics well and brings a bit of fun to your setup, the mini dock nails that. It is certainly something very unique. And with many people working from home now, this could be the productivity saver you've been looking for. As always, be sure to check this product out in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.